This week, Spirit 52 is on the road in Van Buren, Arkansas, where the Pointers are embracing the trend of girls joining the wrestling team. We are Spirit 52, capturing the real spirit of high school sports in Arkansas. Stories of teams, dreams, and giving back. And we're coming to your community. Driven by Crane Automotive. Presented by First Security Bank and Gatorade. Inspiring us all to what's possible. Wrestling became a sanctioned AAA sport in Arkansas in 2008. Now, after 10 years of steady growth, it's drawing interest from a new kind of competitor.
Wrestling is a male sport, but over the course of the past 10 years, it's kind of exploding. With all the girls that are starting to get interested in the sport, of course the coaches are talking about it. You look at Missouri, who's got an all-girls division now, because it's exploded. Every tournament we've been to so far, at least half the teams have a female on their team. We went from not having any female wrestlers to 6 now. It's catching ground. I think it's becoming more popular.
A combined male and female squad would be unusual in most high school sports, but it isn't an issue for the wrestling team at Van Buren.
Everybody's treated the same. You walk in the room, you cross the tape line, then it's all business, it's all wrestling. You look at Addison, who, when you watch him wrestle, she's getting tossed around, but she's holding her own. If you watch one of our practices, our girls are going 100 miles an hour, whereas, the boys are kind of going through the motions sometimes. You just have to see it. They work hard. I'd take 100 of them. Just how hard they work. That's how the girls have combated the strength differences.
I do lots of other martial arts. I was just in the gym and I was wanting to get better faster. And one of the guys that goes to the gym, he had done wrestling and stuff in high school. He suggested that I do it because it'll just help in my jiu-jitsu. But then I got in it and I really liked it.
She puts a lot of hard work into it and just runs through it like everybody else does.
At the meets, matchups are determined by weight class, so the girls competing often must face boys on the mat.
I've wrestled 2 girls, I think, the entire time that I've been in wrestling. I had been signed up for a girls division one time, but nobody was my weight. There was no girls at all that signed up, pretty much. I hope to find a girls division that I could find other girls my weight in, because that would be fantastic, but I don't have any problem with wrestling against boys. That is what I've been doing, and it's been working out okay.
The only difference is, what I see is the strength, and that comes as they get older, they can get stronger, but they make up for it in technique. I think that was evident when we wrestled Bryant the other night, and she walked out there and pretty much dominated the match. From start to finish. As soon as the whistle blew, she head snapped him, and the first thing that hit the mat was his face, and she got behind him and threw her legs in and power halved and pinned him all in the first period. I believe his comment when he got up was what just happened? He said that out loud in front of everybody. What just happened?
A lot of guys either they'll come in really aggressive, I gotta win, I can't lose to a girl. And then sometimes they'll take it real easy and they're real slow, this is a girl, I don't want to be mean. So they'll go real easy, and sometimes it works out for them and sometimes it don't.
Teams are making the adjustment to the inclusion of female wrestlers, and as interest in the sport continues to grow in Arkansas, that is something which will continue in the future.
It's just new. They're getting used to it too, but whenever you come to practice and you watch Addison choke out a few boys, then it gets real quick. You should have heard our bench the other night when she won a match at our dual tournament. It was certainly louder than when the other boys won their matches.
My dad, he's crazy supportive about it, and he pushes me towards it. As soon as I win, he's the loudest person in there, jumping up, screaming.
And I think it's great, especially a dad of 2 girls, feeling empowered, feeling like they can do anything anybody else can do. I think it's wonderful.
Coming up next week on Spirit 52.
I think you can't play for Coach Smith and not be influenced by the way in which he coaches, and he has had an impact on the coaches and the level of the game throughout the state of Arkansas.
It's time for a new ride, and the Cream Team has you covered. Visit CreamTeamNWA.com. Thousands of new vehicles and the brands you know and trust at CreamTeamNWA.com.
Hey guys, thanks for watching. Be sure and click subscribe so you don't miss any of our sports talk, Hogs in 60, Touchdown Club, or Spirit 52 coverage. See you next time.